Hello friends, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn nested routing in React.js, but not using Bootstrap, using HTML and CSS. We will be writing our own CSS and will design a very clean and clear layout. And in that, we will be implementing the nested routing. My previous video is based on nested routing only in React.js, but there I have used the Bootstrap. You can have a look. You may have a requirement on the both. Maybe you need to write your own HTML, CSS, or maybe if you are using the Bootstrap. If you are using the Bootstrap, you can see my previous video. If you want to write using HTML and CSS, the nested routing of React.js, you can see this video. Okay, let's go ahead then. We are going to start now. So I'll come back to my browser. I have already run my page. My page look like this. What is going to happen? Suppose you have a scenario. You have a company. Inside the company, there is a HR. HR will have some payroll management system. Inside, there will be one page for HR. One component will be for the employee. One component will be for the leave. One component will be for the salary, and maybe many more components will be there. So I have designed a layout where when we click on dashboard, your dashboard component will appear. When you click on employee component will appear. Manage leave, leave component will appear. Salary if you click, salary component will appear. Payslip if you click, payslip component will appear. Okay, so this we are going to implement through the React.js nested routing. What is the key major thing to understand under this video? You can see here, look at my URL. I have run the already compiled my page. I am here. It is showing dashboard in the beginning. The first URL is the dashboard. Now when I click on manage employee, you can see it's a changing here. Dashboard slash EMP. When I click on leave, manage leave, it is showing dashboard slash leave. Means your parent URL remain same. When I go on manage salary, you can see parent URL is same, whereas child URL got changed as a salary. When I click on manage payslip, you can see again dashboard remains same. After that, the URL. So this is going to known as a nested routing, nested routes. You can say multi-level routing. Everything will come inside. Okay. So this I am going to write from the beginning. Just have a scene. At last the video, you can subscribe my channel as well to keep on getting new videos, and it will help you in your work, and it will help you to get some new idea on React.js. So let me go to my VS Code. First, I will show you what is the structure of my app file. I went here into my app file. I have already written the routing code here. I have implemented the React Router DOM, and after implementation, after installation of React Router DOM, I have imported here hash router and root. Below I have imported my component that is called HR component, and inside the HR component I have a class called my company, and below I have used the hash router, and I have follow here, and I have defined here already the parent path as a dashboard. My parent path of this to load the company component is as a dashboard. Now this is called single level routing. From here the next thing is going to start, that you need to understand, that is under the hr.js file. Under the hr.js file, I have written something. Let me clear everything, and then I'll start from one side one by one. So let me go here and I'll delete all whatever I have written, and I'll start from very scratch. Okay. So as this is the class component, so I need to import in the beginning, import react comma component, and after that from, you can say, react. After this, since I need to implement here the routing, so I have to import here, import link, because we are going to link internal link. After that we have to call here switch, then we have to call the root, and hope you have already installed the npm install react router DOM. I will write here a comment in the beginning first, or let me complete this line from React Router DOM. Suggestion is coming because I have already installed React Router DOM. I'll write here in comment. You can install first, then you can start writing the code for this. Okay, so let me go here. In the beginning of the line, I will write here in a comment saying like install the npm install React Router DOM, and after that you can start writing. You can create this component and you can start following. Let's come down. So I imported the React and then I imported the component. What is next? Next I need to create a class. So I'll write here a class. Class name, what I should give, that you can see in my app.js file. I have already written here called my company. I will follow the same class here, and extends I need to follow here. Which component? That is called parent component. Now I'll come inside and I need to follow the constructor as well. I follow the constructor. Inside the constructor, or you don't require constructor here. Let's go on directly render because we are not initializing anything. Why constructor unnecessary load? Let's go here, call the render. Inside the render function, we have to follow some design. So suppose for example, I need to design a layout here. So what I will do is, I was already having some design. I'll show you how it's that. So I have written some CSS called my container, and I have written, let me go here and return under the return. I will be following my design of the CSS. Now I went here. Let me come down inside. Now here I will follow the UL, and inside the UL I will be following the LI. And since I have already used here the link tag, so I will be calling the link tag as well. Link to, as of now, let me keep as a empty here, and I'll write here first call dashboard. It should be link dashboard. After that, this I will copy, I'll keep here, and I will be writing here call employee. I should keep here manage employee. Next I'll keep here manage leave. I should keep here manage salary, and then I should keep here manage payslip. So assume like in a HR management project, human resource management project, you are working on a module where you need to design a layout for your HR. When your HR will log in, what she should see. Once the HR will log in, she have the 5 menus, dashboard. Let me write here dashboard, then manage employee, manage leaves, salary, and then pay slip. So these 4 menus are given here. Now, after that, let me look into my browser, what is going to come. So you know already, to display anything in your browser, you have to write here export default, and which one? The name of the class, that is called my company. After writing this, I will go to the my browser and I'll show you what design is coming and how it looks. So I have just written the menus, and this menu section I have given how many tabs? 5 tabs. Then in that 5 tabs, we are going to apply the nested routing. Let me look into my browser. My browser says, see, basic design has come. Just basic design, dashboard, manage employee, leave, salary, correct? Now after that, Let's come inside. You can see here, what is the main URL? Main URL is called dashboard. I'll go to my component here and I will give here slash dashboard slash. So dashboard, why I am giving? Because it is the parent URL. Now after that, what I'll give next? Slash dashboard slash. What you want to go on? You want to go on imply tab. So right here emp, short small keyword I given. I'll go for the next, like I'm generating the path here as a nested link. So I'll write here slash dashboard slash for manage leave. I'll write here call leave itself. I generated a path called leave. I'll go again slash dashboard slash for salary. Let me keep as a salary URL. Now for payslip, let me go here dashboard slash payslip. I can write directly. See here, how many menu I generated? I generated total 4 links. EMP, leave, salary and payslip. But it is the part of dashboard. You can see here, it's a part of dashboard. Now I'll show you in the browser URL how it is going to come. When I click on any of the link, how it is going to appear in the browser URL. Okay, so let me go to my browser and see how it looks. I went here and I could see I have the menus here, and when I'm clicking on any of the link, you can see in the browser URL the right. You saw here in browser after dashboard the link is changing. Link is getting changed, right? Link is getting changed. Okay, link is getting changed where under the browser URL. Now let me come to my page. I will go here after this UL tag. I will write a division where we want to display the contents. So I wrote a division. Inside this division, now we are going to display the content. Which content? Where the user has clicked. Okay, so user has clicked. So for that purpose, what we required? We required a few components. How many components? One is for dashboard, then EMP, then leave, then salary, and then payslip. So this is the division where we are going to display the contents. Let me write here H1, and I can keep here the component will come here, and I'll close the H1. The component will come here and I close the H1 as well. Now let me go to my browser and show you what is happening. You can see here by default when H1 has come, the component will appear here, right? The component will come here. Which component? Wherever I am going to click, that component will come here, right? But this is a static as of now, it is not changing. So let me go here. And let me create the component now. So for time being, I will be creating here as a constant. Inline function will work like as a constant, and that inline function we can use as a constant below. So how many we have? Dashboard, manage employee, manage leave, manage salary, manage payslip. So let me go here and let me follow the constant, and the first will be my call dashboard. Dashboard component equal to fat arrow method I'll follow here, and after that I'll write here call h1 call dashboard. Let me go and close the h1. Now how many component I require total? I require total 5 components. So what I will do, I will create 5 inline function here for the testing purpose. 2, 3, 4 and then 5. Now what are we have? We have one call imply employee component. We have one called salary component. We can create external component also. We can call here. I'll show you how it will be. We can write here call leave component, and we can create here call payslip. For payslip, I given as just pay. Now let me change here call manage employee. Let me change here manage salary. Let me write here call manage leave. Let me write here call manage employee payslip. Okay, so see, I created 4 component, but that is called as a internal function, not internal component you can say, or you can say inline function also, you can say fat arrow inline function. So you saw the step what we did. First npm, you have to install this, then you need to create a component, call this, and after that import the link switch and root. After that we need to create this constant, and then we follow this. Okay, now let me come down below this here where I have written the if condition. I'll remove that and I'll follow this switch case. I will implement this switch, and there I will check where the user has clicked, and that link we are going to display below. Let me go below. Now I will use here call switch inside this division. So okay, I'll go here and I'll write here call switch, and under the switch we need to add the condition. What are the condition? First condition is called root exact space path equal to slash dashboard. Then load the component. Which component? We have made already on the top inline function, that is called dashboard component. Dashboard component I can call here, right? Then close it. Similar way, we have one called dashboard slash emp. So let me add here the link. Similar condition I need to add. Look at here, dashboard slash emp is there. We have to write below dashboard slash emp. Now what we need to do? We are writing here if the URL is dashboard slash emp, then load which component? Imply component. We have written here on the top. Imply component. We can call here easily. Imply component. Right? Now I will show you how this is going to work. Okay, so I have given the file links. Out of that, for dashboard and leave, I added here. For dashboard and emp I have added here. Now I will run the page and I'll show you whether this two is functional or not. Which one? Dashboard and emp. Let me come back to my browser. See, by default is saying which one? Manage employee, because in the URL you can see dashboard slash emp. Let me click on dashboard. What is saying? See, it's loading here for dashboard. Let me click on manage employee. You can see here changing, right? Your parent URL is dashboard, child URL is emp. So this becomes a nested routing. Routing inside routing. Dashboard was already under the routing, but inside the dashboard we added the next level of routing. In one page, suppose there is a multiple sub pages, then how to load, right? See here, manage employee and manage dashboard is working. Remaining, we need to add the 3 more. So I'll go to my file here and I will add here 3 more URL. 3 more, you can say root 1. This will be for the which one? For the leave. Leave. Now after that, look at the top. You have already a component defined as a leave. Let's call that. We can call here call leave component. Leave component, right? Now I'll go to the browser. Again, I'll show you whether my 3 component is working or not. Dashboard, employee, and leave. Let me show here. See, I'm here now. I'll click on leave. See, leave is working. Employee was already working. Dashboard is already working here. See, coming. Let me go again back. We need to add two more. Call one is called salary. I'll go here. I'll come down below and I'll add next call dashboard slash salary. Look at here on the top you have mentioned. If the dashboard slash salary, then which component you want to display? We want to display salary component. See, dashboard slash salary, then load the salary component. Let's add one more. Last we have dashboard slash what we are checking. We are checking on the top called payslip. Payslip we are checking here. So dashboard slash payslip. If I write, then which component should come? Let's look on the top. You have created the component called pay. That pay component will come here. P component will come here, right? Now I added the link for all the 5 links, all the 5 uh, uh, tabs. Now let me see what is going to happen, whether my all the pages are working. See, working for salary, working for leave, working for employee, working for dashboard. Perfect. Working for leave, salary, employee, right? You saw that. So let's look how it's working. Understand first. First, step number 1, you need to install the React Router DOM. Number 2, since it's a class component, so you have to import the React and component, both the class. After that, you have to import the React Router DOM as well. From there, you are going to call the link, switch and root. Link to provide the link, switch to apply the condition, a root to check which link the user has clicked. After that, since I have created as of now inline component, inline function, and that is going to work like as a component. So what are we have? Dashboard, employee, salary, leave, and pay we have. Coming down, I have a class called my company. Inside component we are extending the component, and first I have given the link here. That link I have given dashboard is a parent component, and dashboard slash emp, leave, salary, pay slip as a child component. Child level URL. Now when coming down, I added the switch. Inside the switch, I am checking the condition. If it is only dashboard, then which one? Call the dashboard component. If it is the dashboard slash EMP, then load the employee component. If the URL is dashboard slash leave, call the leave component. If the URL is dashboard slash salary, call the salary component. If the URL is dashboard slash payslip, then call the payslip. But what you need to understand, everywhere you can see what is the parent URL. Parent URL is dashboard itself. Let me come to the browser again and show you it is happening perfectly, right? Okay, main other thing you need to remember here, look at here, we have given exact path. Exact path, why we have written that, meaning 100% matching URL. We are checking here 100% matching URL. Because of that we have given exact path. Okay, most of the people will do the mistake under the main page, that is your app.js file. If you look at here, I have not written exact path here, root and then path. That meaning it is not 100% matching only dashboard. It can be dashboard also, and after dashboard there can be EMP also, there can be leave also. After dashboard there can be salary also, there can be pay slip also, correct? Because of that I have given here only path. If you give here exact path, it will not work. So don't do that mistake. Give here only path, don't give exact path. But in your inner level component, whichever you have, you must have to give as a exact path. What is that? You are checking whether URL is 100% matching or not. If URL is matching 100% with this, then only load this component, right? Hope you got some idea. Let me come to my browser and run the page and show you again. See, all the components are working, 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 and working. So when I click here, you can see URL is changing dashboard slash. Now the next matter is to apply the CSS. So for that, I'll guide you. I have already created one CSS called profile.css. Inside I have written some CSS, right? That CSS I'm going to apply. Since in your project the look and feel can be different, correct? At last, I will provide the source code in my description box. You can download from there. But here I have designed something. My design was looking like this. You can see this is the design of my project. This design I am going to implement there. For that, I have written some CSS here. Okay. So let me go now and show you. This is 2-3 classes I have written here. That is called, one class is called my container. I need to go here and in my division, I need to apply here a class name called my container, right? That is already done. Next we have called, oh, that all we have done. I need to import here that my CSS file. I'll write here import single quote. What is the file name? Profile.css. I should give here dot slash. Then only it will identify the current folder. Profile.css. Okay. Import dot slash profile.css that I have kept here. Now let me save the file and come to my browser. I can see some CSS will get applied here. It's being compiled. Okay, or maybe I should cut this line and paste here. Some compilation error was coming. So now I have imported my CSS file here, profile.css, from the current folder. And see guys, this is the page has come here now. Some more CSS we need to apply. I have written already the classes for these links. See, when I'm clicking here, it's getting changed. Awesome. See, when I click here, it's getting changed. Let me come down now. The link tag I have written, for this link tag, I have written a class here. You can see in my CSS file, I have written the class name is called page link. See here, I have given the class called page link. Now this page link class, I'll call to this link tag. I'll write here called class name equal to that page link. Now this thing I need to apply for all the li, then the okay, so I need to write here the same class for all the links. See, I given the link now. So what will happen? Class I applied for all the link tag, so that the hyperlink was coming. See, it's become a awesome. It's become a different color, right? After that, coming down, the division I have written here, that I need to apply here ID called page data. Page data. You can look into my CSS file. I have already created a ID called page data. That I'll apply here. Apply here called page data. After that, you can see it will look perfectly as per the photo. See, coming awesome. When I click here, right, change it. Everything is working. So hope this session was meaningful for you. I will upload this uh, source code also in the description box. There will be link. You can download it. And next, thanks for watching. Bye bye.